There is the world we see with our eyes. It's not real. It's not the truth. The physical world is not the ultimate truth. Your body is not the truth of you. It's an experience you're having. This is an experience I'm having because I decided to. We decided to, for reasons you can't really fully grasp. We came from and are still in the arms of God, the mind of God. We are the truth of God expressing. And in that truth, we are all powerful, invulnerable. We cannot be harmed. We cannot be sick. We cannot lack in any way. We are only pure, abundant love, ever expanding and extending itself to become more. And so as a concept, we can sort of grasp that. But at this level of understanding, or at this level of limited perception, which is what we did to ourselves, it's hard to really get what that means, right? You could sort of try to figure it out, but it's something beyond our grasp at this level. So we come from that place and we decided, for whatever reason, we wanted to know what it would be like to not be that. And so the opposite of that is less, like anything less. So we experience ourselves as this tiny little bag of bones and water, right? That can pop if you fall off the chair the wrong way. And at this level in the illusion, that's what's happening, right? It's a reality we invented. It's not the truth. And the real world is something other than what we think we're experiencing now. This constant threat of harm or death, or sickness, losing, abandonment, rejection, all that stuff. The real world has none of that in it. And so what does the real world look like? It's hard to know. The course is going to describe it a little here, but even the real world is not the ultimate truth. It's the next phase for us. So if we try to attain truth from here, it would be too far a stretch for us, according to the course, right? It's beyond our grasp in our mind. It's so much opposite of what we're experiencing. And because it's opposite, and because we are in an upside down and backwards world, the truth feels threatening to us. It feels like death. So that's fine. The way the Holy Spirit manages that is to give us a step in between. And the step in between is just to have a loving world where there is no hatred or fear or angst, none of that. And from there, once we're there, and that is our job, is to get there simply through forgiveness. We don't have to do a lot to get there. It's the practice of asking for the truth in the face of all the illusion that surrounds us. And through that practice, we get miracles. We each get, these little miracles or multiple miracles over time. And all a miracle really is seeing something other than the treachery we think was before us just a moment ago, that something else is shown to us and we experience that instead. Again, that comes upon invitation. It's not something we have to figure out how to do. We just have to invite it. As that occurs over and over for more and more people, the world starts to transform. What we see is something closer to the truth. Once we're there in the real world, then the rest is God's to do. And basically, the course says God will reach down and pick us up when the distance is not so far and would not be scary or threatening to us. So God is kind and loving. The Holy Spirit is kind and loving in this process of remembering the truth of ourselves. And that really is the only way to do it, through kindness and love. So it's a slow, gentle process for most. And it's a place we're all going together. But we're not going alone, and anybody's left out, then we're all left out, because everyone is part of everyone else. So no matter how we perceive them at this level, how we judge what seem to be individual beings, they're coming with us upon our awakening. It has to be that way because that's what it is. The awakening is us.